Welcome to the American Heart Association Bay Area Division's first ever virtual reality gaming event. I'm Nick Brednicki, your guide and commentator for the day. Together, we'll be diving into a VR archery battle to get hearts pumping, raise imperative funds for the AHA, and kick off this year's Bay Area Heart Walk digital experience. We are so excited to have two of our very favorite executives and passionate AHA volunteers join us for a friendly competition in this new VR endeavor. But before I jump into introductions, I need to set the stage here. The AHA is known for funding leading heart and brain research, and we always love the opportunity to learn and try something new to support our physical and mental fitness. So here we are with our first pilot, a beta, if you will, in virtual reality gaming. Are we experiencing history here? Yeah, I think so. And not only will our competitors immersed in the incredible world of QuiVR, but they will also be elevating their heart rates, burning calories, and raising funds for the AHA's mission. What's not to love? Speaking of raising funds, we've added a bit of a twist to this VR experience today, and we want your participation in this virtual world. So to make this all the more fun, live donations over the next 30 minutes will directly affect gameplay live. At various milestones in donations, Chris and Robert will receive either a boost in power or an increase in game difficulty. There might be some of you who are really interested in that game difficulty for them. Our first milestone today is $500. So when we reach $500 in overall donations, which you'll be able to see at the top of your screen, make sure you're watching that. When we reach that, there's going to be some cool stuff happening in gameplay, and we're going to get there in a moment, but we know Robert and Chris are already getting a little warmed up for us, our two competitors. So we are tracking who gets the most donations in their honor. This is important. When you make a donation, either add Robert or Chris to the comment option of your donation, and the player with the most donations will get 500,000 extra points for ultimate bragging rights. This is a big deal. Maybe you don't know these gentlemen, maybe you do, but I'm pretty sure they want those points. So how can you donate? On the screen here, we have two options. First option is the texting the word. Simply text QuiVR, you don't need the quotations, to 51555. Make sure you watch the autocorrect when you do that. QuiVR likes to change a little bit depending on the phone you have. Or you can click on the link pinned at the top of our YouTube chat on the right, which will take you directly there. Both options will auto-generate your donation in real time to the tally at the top of our screen. And I should add that 100% of today's donations will fund the work of the AHA, where we are working to create a world where everyone lives a longer, healthier life. We know we need that these days. So without further ado, I want to introduce player number one. We have, coming up, first and foremost, Chris Tsakalakis. He is a technology CEO, a longtime volunteer for the AHA. Chris, after having open heart surgery in 2009, decided, well, I'm determined to run a marathon in 2010. And he was focused on becoming a passionate health advocate in the process. Today, he chairs the AHA's Western States Region Board of Directors. But perhaps what is most impressive is that Chris has personally raised over $625,000 for the AHA since 2011. It's just incredible, the work he is doing for the AHA and for so many folks that we know in our lives. But we have a competitor here. We have player number two, Robert Chatwani. Robert is the Chief Marketing Officer at Atlassian and AHA volunteer since 2018. Robert was actually introduced to the AHA and its mission and local work through Chris, which makes today even more interesting and, dare I say, competitive. Robert's executive champion role has engaged more than 300 Atlassian employees to join him in our Bay Area walk and our Bay Area Heart Walk digital experience, which kicks off tomorrow at 11:30 Pacific time, by the way. And I got to tell you right now, as we speak, the numbers, they just keep growing. He's a fantastic champion. So to Robert, to Chris, we thank you. The AHA team thanks you for accepting this challenge to go head-to-head in raising funds and awareness for the AHA. And of course, earning a few bragging rights along the way, because let's be honest here, we got a game. We have a game that we need to drop into. So we're done looking at me. We need to get into the real excitement. We're going to step into the action here. Now, for those of you who are joining me here today, we are now immersed in the incredible virtual reality of QuiVR. We are literally in a virtual world. We are looking at what Chris and Robert are looking at. Ooh, you can just hear the bow right there. It's a little bit quiet in the QuiVR world right there. I think they're still getting a little bit warmed up. So I want to set the stage for everyone right now as we're getting used to this. Ooh, and we're up to 100 donations too. Or a top donation, 100, anonymous. Thank you, anonymous. I know these gentlemen will appreciate it when we get to that first milestone. But in this world of QuiVR right now, Chris and Robert, they are fighting for their lives, really for all of our lives. They are defending their gate from these incredible monsters coming at them. This game not only is taxing them from a gameplay standpoint, you know, video games, as you might have seen them in the past, maybe they just had a controller in your hand. But the reality for these two gentlemen is that they have a full headset on, they've got paddles in each hand, and they have to go through the exact physics and motions of pulling the arrow out of their quiver. Get it? QuiVR game. All right. Pull the arrow out. They got to draw it in their bow, bring it back, and let it fire out. Ooh, we've got some best stats up there, too. Accuracy, Chris. Longest shot, Aaron. Ooh, Aaron.
I had a flaming arrow.
That begs the question. Who else is in this virtual world right now? That voice you heard, that third guest, that's Aaron Stanton. You'll mainly just hear his voice. We're going to be watching Chris and Robert play here today. But Aaron is actually QuiVR's co-creator, and he's the director of the VR Institute of Health and Exercise. But today, he'll mostly just be Coach Aaron, helping Chris and Robert if they get in a pinch. As we can see, they're in wave 1 right now. And they're just waiting.
So, what it's going to do is it's going to kind of get harder and harder and harder.
Oh, there we go.
Now
they're coming out. Now the monsters are coming. The action is going to keep getting more intense for these gentlemen because, as I noted, the VR Institute of Health and Exercise, they rate virtual reality games. So, I said in my intro, both of these gentlemen are going to be getting their heart rate up. But frankly, over 30 minutes of gameplay, they're going to get really exhausted, and we're going to watch them as they rack up scores, tallies, longest shots, most accurate shots. And pulling that bow repeatedly over and over is going to get really, really tiring. You can get exercise in while also playing a video game. I think that's got to be news for some folks. It was to me when I got to experience this for the first time.
We'll get the acid arrows a little bit later on, but they're my favorite effect.
$1,000 raised. Did I just see that in the chat right now? And we did hit the 500
acid arrows if we get
milestone. Holy smokes. So first of all, thank you. Another top donation, $200. We love this. The more donations, I can tell you, the more difficult. There's going to be power-ups in there, but the more difficult it's going to be. And I feel like, you know, if there's any colleagues of Robert on right now, you might be wondering, you know, how hard can I make him work? Because there's a lot happening right now. Look at this. They're coming from all directions. I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing, but if you see a Robert's view right here, he's got a couple over to the right. We got $1,000 raised message coming there. Ooh, nice message to Chris. We got some purple haze going. You can see Robert in Chris's screen over there. They're knocking boulders down. Holy smokes. You're going to notice on the screen, we have our best stats there. Ooh, Chris just got knocked out of the best stats.
100%.
I don't know if you see that in Chris's screen there. He's seeing that. Oh, and then we have Coach Aaron down in the center here. So Coach Aaron, who's coaching them through today with his lovely backdrop wall in his apartment, is in the virtual reality world with his headset and his paddles there.
Nice. We actually probably fired more than that, but then probably shot more arrows than one per monster. The monsters took more than one arrow. All right, this time, okay, remind me next time to look at what wave we get to so we can tell if we're getting better or worse. An explorer joke. Nice.
Coming in on your screen right now, we actually have Robert in his virtual world. What he's seeing up on your top right is happening in his garage right now. Little inside peek, behind the scenes, if you will. You don't get this from any other sports. That's for sure.
I've just had an harrowing experience.
I don't know if I see the sweat marks yet on Robert, but he's moving, that's for sure. And rumor has it, we're coming up really close on $1,500. And I know there's another wave of monsters that comes in when that happens. Ooh. See Chris checking out his wrist right there on the left.
Complaining about
looking at the scores.
getting a little bit like afraid of heights while jumping onto certain towers. Yes, finally I get a critical hit. Nope. I think I'm going to come back here and kind of just watch the gate. That's kind of like my job now. All right, so we're like at 20% like left. So we should not let anybody else through. Good job on that. Job. I keep almost hitting the owl. The owl has almost died multiple times in this game.
We are so close to $2,000, everybody. And we can see Chris looking around down there on the bottom of our screen, too. He's looking for that $2,000 monster. I'm just saying, I know he's looking for it, because they're seeing the messages as these monsters keep coming in. I think they just beat off the last wave. And I know there's more to come. We are so close.
And can the people see that?
Who thought you could have such a workout in your garage?
All right, wave 6.
Okay.
The
they're geared up and they're ready.
You're wearing the same thing.
We're almost ready for the next play call to come in. Here comes the attack. Oh, we've got a message in there.
Ooh, 1,600 raised. Not bad.
Nice.
Not bad at all. Uh-oh.
Okay, we're at 1,800, everybody. 1,800. We saw the 1,600 monster. You might have an 1,800 monster, but I know we've got something at $2,000. Just throwing that out there.
And then we actually have to be good.
Ooh.
And now that happened.
Wave 6.
Wave 6.
I think that's the furthest we've gotten.
Okay, they're evening up. Accuracy goes to Robert.
You guys got to wave 9 last time playing individually.
Longest to Aaron.
So we're actually
Chris had something in there too.
Well, I'm consistently the lowest accuracy, so congratulations. Can you guys hear me?
I think Chris knows what he needs to work on next.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear us? That's the question. Actually, seriously, Chris, can you hear us? Chris? I think we might have.
And here comes the next wave. Like an offense waiting to play, take its next, take the line of scrimmage. Here we go. We're there. We're there, everybody. $2,000. I know that means something's happening soon. Uh-oh, here we go. It is literally raining from the sky. This is what happens when you donate in virtual reality. This is incredible. You notice what just happened there? Teleportation, my friends. If either Chris or Robert, while defending the gate, want to be able to have a different vantage point, they can shoot one of those blue orbs around their world, and it takes them to that spot in the world, so they get better opportunity to do what they need to do. I think we're tight in on Chris's shot right now. I think he's definitely been working on that accuracy. Ooh, someone had a great exploding arrow there. What would probably help him? Just a few more dollars. I'm just saying, I think we're almost at 2,300, so 2,400 would look good, because I know we're getting close to a few more power-ups in this game. Sarah, exactly. Critical hit for Robert. Ooh, that's a good looking hit right there. You'll notice some of the arrows do a couple different things. I see in chat here some folks saying that they're seeing some different things happen. Some of the power-ups give you some pretty incredible explosions. Courage is your reward. Next wave in 5 seconds, it looks like. Nice. Got Coach Aaron on the bottom of the screen again. These gentlemen are moving and grooving through these levels. Much thanks to your support.
Oh, flying guy. So I'll be honest, like my least favorite enemy in terms of like they're the hardest for me to hit are the flying ones. Halfway down.
I don't know if anybody else can see, but the technique progression for Robert in his video right now, he is really working it for us.
I'm just kind of like watching the gate. Anything is by you guys and trying to clear them out.
Behind the scenes view for, I'm not going to mispronounce your handle there, DAYAL 10G. We got you on the more behind the scenes here.
Nice. Good job.
Nirali, good question.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully I got your name right in chat.
turn around.
Green is good for Chris and Robert, bad for the monsters.
Aaron and Robert, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
Hear you
I
now.
can't hear you
That was a
either.
bit... Wait, you can't hear us? You can hear us. Strange.
I'm loving the garage smack talk in the chat here, everybody. Clearly we have some folks who want to heckle Chris and Robert a little bit. I have to tell you, we can also help pick that up. If anybody, if you can give, we can help pick up the pace for them, make it a little harder, make it like Robert's on that exercise bike in his garage. Gate down.
All right.
Gate
We
down.
threw a grenade onto our stage, so
So we ended ourselves.
Gate lost.
So,
Oh.
so I think what that is like the equipment. So if you want to really experiment with it, jump up to that tower up here. Over here. Yeah. And then just over here, you can rotate it around.
So
If you can find
Robert,
ones that set it
right now, is
close.
picking out new equipment.
Oh, actually, maybe
So
not.
this whole experience
Okay,
today,
that might be my
it
bad.
boils down to us trying to give Chris and Robert the best workout we can. They're going to pick out some different tools to use in the game, but that's where your donations come in to keep challenging them out there.
Hey, can- so-
And
so what you do is you
exactly,
throw
we want
them
to
the,
see you in the chat. We
you
want to
change your-
increase
like,
that heart
I can
rate.
hear you
Man,
guys.
They have a little bit of a break between rounds right here, but
What?
more money does equal more bad guys and higher difficulty. I know we're at $2,300. I'm super curious because I'm just the floating head right here. I don't know what's happening at 25. I know they want to know. I know I want to know. I want to know if you want to know. So if we can have just a few people donate, we can get there. We can totally get
Change
there.
positions.
Ooh, nice shot, Robert. Not bad, not bad. There's a whole lot of positive energy going on here. These gentlemen, they need it. Nice. Just caught a glimpse of Coach Aaron in there too.
All right.
Ooh, rest your bows. Next wave in 12 seconds. So that actually reminds me, I'm going to take a breather from the action too. I didn't mention about the VR Institute of Health and Exercise. They're actually an independent research and readings organization that they created the study and of the health impact of virtual and augmented reality, like this game, like other games similar to it, to literally create an opportunity for you to work out in virtual reality or augmented reality. Augmented reality might be you have your normal glasses on and they show you some different things in your own world. Whereas virtual, you are transported into that world virtually, like this. And we've got another wave of monsters coming. We're at $2,400 still. I know we can get to 2,500 in this last 5 minutes of gameplay. I know Chris would appreciate it. He's been a volunteer ever since his heart attack, and he's held so many roles, like from cheering the the Heart Walk, sitting on the Heart Walk executive leadership team, and chairing the Bay Area Board of Directors. For someone who's been that dedicated to the mission, I know we can help him out here by making the game harder for him in the last 5 minutes. I think rumor has it, we're about $80 away, and I know we can cover that gap. I know we can do that. Let's challenge them in this last couple of minutes. Let's challenge Robert. He needs it. He's up here. He's volunteering. He's in this beta for us. I know he's got some Atlassian colleagues that are probably joining in on this live stream. Rumor has it, I believe Atlassian, you have a commitment to the 1% pledge. It's a pledge to divert 1% of equity, 1% of product, 1% of profit, and 1% of employee time to charitable causes. I feel like Robert's kind of stepping into those shoes right now in front of everybody in his garage, working up a sweat, raising his heart rate, burning those calories. Let's listen in for a few minutes as we get really close here.
I want to stop them.
I'll tell you, $5 from everybody. Get the points to these guys. They need these points right now as they finish up in the last couple of minutes. Oh my gosh.
Are you making the game?
I think Chris was saying before he hadn't hit the top of accuracy amongst the three of them at all.
What build we're in, that will jump our waves and then like that. Okay, so
He needs those points.
the game actually watches how well we play and then adjusts its difficulty based upon how good we are.
So as we just heard Aaron say, exercise level gets more difficult
For me.
based on how you're playing the game and the donations that we're bringing in. And we are literally $50 away from 3,000. Let's do this. Let's do this in the last few minutes.
Away from $3,000, like not bad, and like we should definitely be able to close that before the end of this.
I believe in you. I believe in Chris and Robert. Let's help them out. Let's get there.
9 at this rate.
Look at that top donation from Tom helped us get there. I think we're rounding $3,000 right now. This is incredible. Last couple of minutes left. Keep pushing, everybody. Keep pushing. Cheer these guys on.
Wave 9 that time, so I was like, I wanted to.
Yes, Julia. We do have our own Game of Thrones going on right now.
That's good. Yeah, you should be getting, after a while, you get a little tired of this.
Last couple minutes. Last minute of gameplay here. Let's push these guys right through the finish. We're almost tied for donation. I'm pretty sure Robert's just took the lead. I don't know if you want to cheer directly for Chris, but I'm pretty sure Robert just took the lead in the last minute here. They both practiced for hours last night. They have days of experience putting themselves in front of the world like this in virtual reality. Let's push them over the edge. Let's get them what they need.
We should just, like, ask for an infinite number of these power-ups. We can definitely make it to, like, level wave 9 if they just keep giving us those.
Look at it going. Look at these, like, acid bomb arrows. Oh my gosh.
The gaming masters were being generous. They would bless us.
Last couple of seconds here. Push them through to the end, everybody. I know we're pushing through. Oh my gosh. This is fantastic. This is incredible. What fun. What fun. I have to say, as we're closing out our time right now, I want to give special thanks to Chris and Robert for their willingness to pilot this VR experience. To let us in behind the scenes, to let us see what they're seeing for the day. This is incredible. There's so many cool things we can do with this, that they can do with this, that you can do with this sort of equipment for exercise too. And to all of you who participated by giving and cheering all of these comments in the chat for these worthy opponents, thank you from the bottom of our heart.
Oh my goodness.
Literally more of everything coming in as we close out. But I'm pretty sure that at this point in time, we might have to do some little bit of analysis afterwards. But I'm thinking that the win
Nice.
is going to Robert at the end of the day here. So congratulations to Robert Chatwani. You have defeated Chris in QuiVR, but the reality is, you know, we all win here because all of these donations, all of this gameplay, it's going to fund AHA research. It's going to help people who need it most. It is going to help people live longer, healthier lives. And this virtual experience, it's not over. This is just the beginning, everybody. We've planned an action-packed day of events for you tomorrow during our digital Heartwalk experience. If you have yet to register, head over to our Heartwalk website at heartwalkbayarea.org. You'll see it on the bottom of that slide there. And join us tomorrow for a day filled with heart-pumping activities like on-demand yoga, HIIT classes, HIIT, the high-intensity interval stuff, virtual bingo for prizes, even a cooking demo with a special celebrity guest. Little cliffhanger teaser there for you. So as we close out our time, the American Heart Association Bay Area, we just want to thank you so much for joining us in this pilot VR experience today. Thank you to Chris, thank you to Robert, thank you everybody for your donations, for helping our mission, and for being a part of just a world for longer, healthier lives. Thank you again, and until next time, be well.